It is what it is. It's kind of big. Still want to put it down here somewhere abouts, just to see how it looks. Should we? Maybe here. Nope. No can do. Let's put it down here and be all happy about it. It's a tiny road, but it might be beneficial for us with the fire trucks coming out from this, right? So let's do this over here. What is that, by the way? Huh. Upgrades. We have garage extension, in-house, training facilities, in-house, disaster response unit, not in-house. Yeah, that kind of sucks. A helipopper, yes. Should we? Yes. I mean, it does say that specialized rescue service workers search for survivors in collapsed buildings. We're gonna have quite plenty of them, maybe, so let's put that down. But ladies and gentlemen, we have placed it, so this building has 21 vehicles. It costs a crap ton with all the upgrades. And how about employment rates? 8.3%. So obviously it's gone up mainly because we've been placing so many new buildings all over the place and not many like workplaces. I guess office zones would be a thing. Maybe having this as an office zone. No, that's gonna be a suburb. But I'm loving it. Let me know what you guys think about this. I would just wish you a fantastic day. And hit the like button. I'm gonna see you guys in a few weeks. I'm truly sorry about that. But it's a planned family vacation, okay? So I need to go. I wish I could bring my computer with me and record, but yeah, my laptop can't handle this game. So that's not gonna be possible. But we have an expansion and it's huge. Let me see. Oh. I mean, look at this. Are those guys still flooded? Nope, they are fine. So yeah, expansion is successful. We're gonna continue this way, up over here, over on this side, that side, this side, all the sides. But nevertheless, once again, a fantastic day wherever you are. Not a big fan. I said goodbye. Not a big fan of this. Not a big fan of that. At least traffic seems to be flowing, by the way. Yeah, look at that. So now when they have moved in and everything is kind of settled down, traffic is flowing quite nicely all over the place. Okay, might not need those parking spaces over here. Kind of feels a little bit unnecessary. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. I can be roaming about the streets now, even though I said goodbyes. Has that become a Fatty Bites? But crematorium and a Fatty Bite next to each other? This is a perfect match. Match made in heaven. It's a huge Fatty Bites. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Let me know what you guys think about the upgrade. Good, bad, ugly. We're gonna fill in all the spots. Eventually, this is gonna be filled in as well. Bigger buildings. So yeah, it's gonna be big buildings over here, and then obviously it goes down. But not too shabby. See you guys in the next episode of City Skylines with me, Kiralis. I'm off for a few weeks, as I said, so sorry, but see ya. Hey everyone, I'm Kiralis, and welcome to episode 13 of our journey throughout City Skylines 2. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy. And yeah, okay, don't mind the lag. Either my PC needs an upgrade or the game needs a little bit more love in the optimization department. But hey, the important thing is, we are back. It has been a while, so first off, let me just say I'm sorry for the long break in between episodes. Life just got busy and stuff got in the way, but I've missed this. I've missed you guys. But what is the plan? So the plan is to get the city done, bit by bit, episode by episode, and then get it up on PDA's workshop for you guys to be able to download and enjoy. And please bear in mind, everything you see here was done without mods, so this was like pre-mod supporting the game, so obviously it's not going to be up to par to many other cities you've seen on the interwebs. However, one thing which I can guarantee is that we do have bendy roads. Like this over here. I mean, pointless, but bendy and beautiful. One which is super pointless is this one over here. I mean, yeah, so it goes from like super straight super bend, and straight again. And that was because like back in the day we couldn't overlap or intersect with stuff like this. But now with the Anarchy mod you can just take this all the way through and bam bada beam. A year ago that wasn't possible whatsoever. But where did we left off? I'm all confounded. I think we pretty much ended somewhere over here. And you know what? I just drew a conclusion. And that is that this map is terrible. And the main reason being how the water flows. Like it starts in this beautiful river and then it flows downstreams further and further and further down. Like look at we even got a dam over here. A disaster waiting to happen. Our beautiful harbor will be all flooded. Terrible placement. No, hopefully not, but if it becomes, I will blame the map. So yeah, having a mapping this elevated makes building a little bit trickier. I would rather have a flat map, but it is too late now. Like, I mean, look at the keys. I'm not trying to make stuff realistic by any means, but these keys, they're big. We might tweak them with some of the mods we have now. Like back in the day, once you place the key, you didn't touch that key again, because that was a pain. Now with all the mods, life will become much easier. But what do we do in today's episode? I do have a rough idea. It is a terrible idea. So we will see how that turns out. And also, I don't want to place much more of the high-rise buildings because we do have a population of 124k and I do feel the frame drop quite a bit from time to time. So let's maybe stick to the medium density buildings and the low density buildings because I don't think they look too shabby. But nevertheless, mods have been acquired, stuff has been tweaked upon suggestions from you guys, and also please bear with me, okay? I haven't played the game in quite some time, so it's gonna be, is everything okay over here? A little bit of congestion. It's gonna be a little bit of a learning curve again. But the idea is, why don't we make ourselves an airport? But the question is, where do we squeeze it in? It is fairly big. Like, I mean, there's not enough space over here. This would not be a bad location, quite close to the city. But then again, I mean, we could place it here in the far end. It would require some tile purchases, but we can afford. Or maybe even here. It's quite the size. But how would we go about it? I want to have it over here. Oh wow, having it in this orientation would be incredible. Like just seeing the planes landing and taking off over the suburbs. That would be amazing. However, we have an issue, and that is that mountain. Yeah, no. That won't work. However, just landscaping this to bits. Because I mean, we do have the highway access just next door, so that is perfect. Metro subway, whereabouts is that? I guess the closest line would be this one over here. Which is gonna be great, because that goes into the main train station as well. And we can even maybe take that out over here. Where is that exactly over here? Oh, I hate this bend. I've always hated it. But now with mods, hopefully we can make this much purdier. But we could have done this. Think about this. So if we take that track, maybe delete that straight track, go take that track over the road, go all the way over here, bend it like Beckham over here, and then bend it again and take it. Does have to be realistic, but it will look quite snazzy. Do we have... Okay, so we do have this train station, but that could fork off here as well. Like just forking that off over here. Okay, I'm talking to myself. And then taking that all the way to the airport as well. But now comes the question. How do we terraform it? As I mentioned, the river here is no bueno whatsoever because it is high over here and it's low over here. But first is first, let's do this. Pause the game. Pause the game temporarily. Let's get rid of all these highway bits. And let's go all the way back as well and get rid of this. And just because we can, let's just connect them up again nicely. Temporarily. There we go. Oh wait, did I do the same over here? No. Okay, so let's just do that quickly as well. Boom. There we go. Just in case somebody misses their exit, they won't get stuck on the highway. But if we would pick this elevation here and then just... Yeah, see? So how high do we need to have it? Like maybe this would be ideal, but the problem is this over here. Like if I do that, see how high that is? Yeah, it's not perfect. But then again, the world is not perfect. However, look at this. So this whole plateau is the same height, but look at the water line on this side compared to this side. So like that is the biggest downfall of this map. Could I have done this differently? Yeah, maybe before I built the city. Now it's a little bit too late. But let's get a little road. What did we say? It was a 4-lane, I believe. And that is a 4-lane. Boom, boom. Let's get that to the ground. Let's have a key on it. And maybe, what was that? Constant slope. This is stuff I could be doing off camera or in a time lapse, but I do want to pre-plan. Just a little bit. And also get the hang of the game again. Why is it so overexposed? Or overbloomed? It has to be some setting I've changed or tweaked, and I don't know which one it was. If you have any suggestions, please let me know, because it is hurting my eyes. Yeah, I don't know. Like, could it be Lumina? I even restarted my game, that didn't really help. Let's see here. Post exposure, contrast, saturation, temperature, shadows, midtones. I mean, this is the game default, and it's even brighter. It does kind of look amazing, but yeah, I don't know. If you guys get any suggestions, please do write in the comment section, okay? But I did this, okay? This is nothing which is set in stone. I'm kind of like thinking like, I do have too many keys, kind of feels like, so maybe just break that off with a highway going alongside the key over here. Might be a thing, might not. But let's buy ourselves some tiles over here. Which ones? Maybe those ones over here? Please do, like so. And then, how big was this guy again? It is quite the size. And how about this? Should we maybe just go with the smaller one? That's gonna make our life much easier. Nope. Let's go for the big boy. And how do we want to have it? We're going to have this road coming across. This road is going to be connecting up here as well. Maybe have this guy. Well, first is first. First is first. Let's just terraform this to bits. So let's see here. Let's get a humongous brush. And do we just go for the same elevation? Don't worry about this, okay? It's going to look really bad for the moment. But once the airport is in place, we will make this pretty. There we go, perfect. And let's also grab ourselves, let's see here. Do we have a road here which is going to be our guideline? Maybe having, don't worry, we've got this, boom. And this one over here, perfect. You know what I could have over here, by the way? Just over here, we could maybe even have some of the parking lots. Let me see here, small, medium, very large. Ooh, you know what? Maybe even. You know how like airports have like the little like sky trains? Yeah, having like a little elevated tram line going all over the place. That might not be a bad idea. I'm not saying it's gonna be great, but it might be a thing. It might be quite neat. Do we have a little space in between, maybe even? And bam, bada beam. Something like this. And the beautiful thing is that, let me see. This guy goes boom, bye-bye. Maybe even have... No. Let's just do this. Let's just have a little pedestrian path in the back. Like so. There's gonna be a road in between here, and that goes... Vroom.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve.
We do have quite a few of
this has been a local public service announcement.
I mean, it could be a thing. I like this. This is great.
All right, folks, another quick question. And this comes from Paulette. So asking if Shakespeare's quote, "If music be the food of love, play on,"
first of all,
was published before Mozart composed Eine kleine Nachtmusik.
So let's have a road.
The answer to that one is yes. The Shakespeare quote is from the late 16th century, while Eine kleine Nachtmusik was composed late in the 18th century.
Pretty much just, let's see, if I would do boom, have them
a housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
Okay, that doesn't work, but that is just one way.
Apparently, that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move
but doesn't
here,
look
right?
great? No, I don't think it does.
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures.
Why does it glitch out?
Entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider cabin.
Okay, so I guess we're going to be going for maybe those over
Is the
here. Like a
housing
little bit
shortage
bigger.
going to make me richer?
By certain
But
metrics,
they could
perhaps
work.
yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are
So now I can do this.
discussing
I
is the
can pretty
study
much
of a
just delete
statistical
all the bushes over here.
abstraction and
delete
its
those,
effect
boom.
on the human.
Same goes like
Thank
this
you,
guy,
Professor.
this
It
guy,
is a question of
and
priority.
those. And then we can
On
have
today's
some...
Pulse of the City segment,
let's just do
we're
a switcheroo
going
job,
live
maybe
to
with
our
some
reporter
concrete.
at large, Kim,
Was this a
who is
thing back in
downtown with a group
Skylines
of
1?
unhappy
Having
citizens.
this option? I don't think we
What's
had
on
that.
people's
Or
minds
maybe
there,
we did.
Kim?
And then
That's
maybe
right,
even having
Glenda.
a little,
I'm out on the
like,
streets with a group
stained
of
surface as
protesters who are
well.
passing
That is
around a
mid
petition.
base. We just go base.
So,
Let's see how it
sir,
looks.
can you tell our listeners what's going on?
I mean,
I
how
used to
cool
work
is
in the
this?
grinding place, but that joy
Boom.
don't last. They
And
suck you dry and
bam.
spit you out. And that's if you're lucky.
Oh,
Yes,
baby.
and I used to waitress at the local diner. We used to be jam-packed
that looks
lunchtime,
awesome.
but
by
since
the
so
way.
many places
That looks
closed.
really nice.
Fact is, half of
Like,
downtown
obviously,
is
like,
closed
we
now.
could be doing so
Been
much
hard to find
detail
work
work
for a
on the whole
while.
city
I ain't
at
saying
this
this
stage,
city is
but are
washed
we
up,
too far in?
but I ain't saying I'm
But I'm gonna
staying.
spend some time
Well,
at least
Glenda,
over here,
you
just
heard it
kind of
yourself.
making this
Tough
party.
times in the
And then what
city,
goes
it
for the
seems,
whole
and
airport?
people
I'm
have had
thinking
enough.
something
that
like
brave
this, or maybe even
reporting,
here.
Kim.
Okay, for testing
We'll be
purposes,
back after
let's
this.
just place it and be all happy about it.
Looking pretty
If we
nasty
change our
out.
mind,
Best
it's gonna
stay
be a very
indoors
expensive
until
mistake.
this storm front
Oh,
passes.
okay, so it
Keep your
does come
radios
with a
tuned
train
right
station
here,
over here.
and we'll alert you if there's any developments.
Man, this
Local
is-
weather all day, every day.
Oh, this is beautiful. Like, I remember like the City Skylines 1 airport. That was terrible. Oh, it's like one of those little waterfall features. Like, was it Singapore airport, which has that like little jungle theme? Like, obviously the game has come such a long way. Okay, this looks phenomenal. It looks a little bit flat from the sky. It is a waterfall. I'm actually quite impressed. This is such a beautiful building. Why is there a hedge, by the way, over here? That is not supposed to be there, I guess. Maybe we can tweak that. But yeah, this is super detailed. I wonder if you can see like vehicles driving about, like buses and just airport stuff happening. If not, we can maybe add ourselves some limits here. Bus. Do we have any? There's a bus prop. Like, I'm not saying we're gonna do it, but we could. Look at it. I think I can spend quite a bit of time decorating stuff, but let's maybe not for the moment. But yeah, stuff like that could be added. So let's see here. How do we want to have this? Okay, so I guess this road over here would be a goner. But how does this even work? Okay, so I guess we come in over here, go all the way around here and exit this way. So how do we want to have it? Do we just have like roundabouts? I mean, that would be kind of like the easiest option for us, like just having one roundabout on each side. Okay, this is gonna take a while. Road building with Corrales, that is never fun. Well, it is fun, but I need to have my perfect roads. Yeah, a roundabout would be, I guess, a thing, and then we could have this road maybe just going all the way here, connecting up to the roundabout, and then having some type of interchange or exit from the highway. This is about 2 hours later, and does it look great? No, no, I don't think it does. Is it realistic? No, not by any means. But I think it will work. So we have this off-ramp that goes all the way around here. We can either just go this way into the roundabout. We can have some service buildings, maybe hotels, more parking lots over here. But then we could just go all the way around here, over this, into the airport area. Somehow, okay, that's gonna be going all the way here into those parking lots, etc. Then we have those exit roads that goes over here, over this, back onto the highway. This is such a mess. But I love my roads, okay? So let me be. Okay, I'm also thinking maybe we should do this. Let's see here. Let's upgrade. Well, let's maybe do this like so. And then we could have this as well. Let's see here. So that would be going. So that would be an on-ramp situation. Boom. And onto boom. Yeah, we can fix that. We can fix that. But something like this. Now we have another on-ramp. This is gonna be a mayhem. This is gonna cause so many accidents, by the way, but I love my roads. I love seeing them all over the place. Yeah, this needs to be tweaked. And then we need to have the train stations or train tracks as well. So what did I say? I said you would pretty much just break off this over here. So let's get rid of this. This is gonna be a goner. And technically what we could have done over here is maybe, let's see here. So that goes over here. That is going in between the buildings. But we could pretty much just get rid of it over here somewhere. Like that, and here in the back somehow. Yeah, I'm not sure this will be a thing, but we'll see. We will see. That would be going like so, connecting up to that guy somehow, and bam. So that would be going here in the back, and then those guys connect, because guys connect obviously. I mean, it is a bend, and then just those guys bend. And then we should be pretty much good with that train track. And it's going to be going here instead, all the way around here, into that, and into that train station. And then we're going to fork this off somehow as well. Let me just think about this. Where do we want to have it? So that would be going maybe just alongside, maybe even over this road somehow. Maybe have another train station here somewhere. Thinking with crowds. I'm terribly sorry, everybody, but it has to be done. Like this. Will we pass that? Yes, we will. And then just continues over here. We don't have a steep elevation, that we should do it. And then kind of merges into that somehow. In a world where one man is connecting people. How about this? Could that be a thing? That would be going out here. Maybe just alongside this. What type of train stations do we have, by the way? Because I did download a few extra assets and such. Let's see here. Train. Wow. Is that a new thing? I've not seen those. Or maybe I have. No, this is definitely a new thing. And what else did we have? Do we have any elevated ones? Because we do have this, which is elevated, but it's a little bit too big. Small elevated, perfect. That's what I need. Yeah. So maybe we could have one of those on the way, maybe... Yeah, maybe in this area. Which serves those guys. We do have the metro down here as well, but yeah. Why not? Like, if we can just have more stuff just zooming about, like trains, etc., I think that's gonna look really nice. So yeah, that's gonna be that. I'm gonna fix that, and then we're gonna have this train track. I think we could have done over here. Where do we want to have it? Do we just go alongside here somehow? To here? Let me just get that up a little bit. Boom. And that would be going over the road. Okay, this is a concept. I'm not sure we're gonna have it over here because this might fail terribly. But it could be a thing, okay? So that would be just going like, oh wow, this is terrible. What's up, buddy? What's happening? I've made a roundabout. Yeah, so that would be going... Yeah, we can't have those pillars. That's a thing. Which needs to be gone. We can tweak that. But let's say we would have it like that. Do we want it like that? I think we want it like that. And then this over here would be going over this. Well, it does require some tweaks, but this could work. So that means we will have our train line going all the way from the central station in the city, all the way through the city, and into the airport area. I'm loving it. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. I'm loving it. This might be one of the most boring episodes I've ever done in City Skylines, but now we have all the infrastructure in. Oh boy. Oh wow. This looks, yeah, this looks messed up. But will it work? Well, hopefully it will. We even have a beautiful train station over here next to the crematorium, so people waiting for train will enjoy some beautiful smells coming out of this guy. But yeah, that goes all the way, and everything is nicely connected. passenger railway line tool. Okay, so let's go from the airport. It's going to be going all the way here into this train station outside the crematorium. And then all the way to maybe this track or this platform. And then to the airport. Boom! Like so. Pause the game temporarily. We will do this. And let's see here. So that is the train line 3. It is white. Let's just call this the maybe airports express 1. Boom. And then what? Can I just do this? And we can change the unit type over here. So what type of vehicle do we want to have? Or what type of train do we want to have? Like, don't have to be too big, right? But maybe, what is DMU? Huh. Yeah, let's maybe see what that is all about. But hopefully this will work. Will it though? I mean, it should kind of work. Oh, by the way, can we try out maybe a bridge over here? Oh, wow, this is gonna look snazzy. Look at it. Bam! And how we looking? Magnifique. Yeah, that is not bad. Okay, it's a little bit floaty on this side, I guess, but ooh, okay, that's maybe not the greatest thing I've seen. Can I move that? With move it? Is that a possibility to get a little like thing here? Maybe and move that out a little bit, like so. Perfect. Fixed. Saved. Yeah, not a big fan that it's kind of like floating about over here, but I'm not sure if we can fix that somehow. But nevertheless, I think this looks really nice. Okay, so this is a DMU. Free car train. Yeah, I think that's gonna be enough. Okay, let's just follow this and let's see what happens. Boom. Yeah, we need to change the color on those guys. This is neat. Have I said that I love trains? Of course I have. Many times. That is a little bit sneaky, by the way. Might want to lower that. Oh, po-po. A little bit of congestions over here. Don't mind the lag, by the way. Don't mind the lag. Okay, so how? Yeah, maybe having a one-way track over here or just one track is a bad idea. Anybody waiting? Well, of course not, Corrales. The airport is not yet operational. Okay, so it goes all the way here. Boom. This is so nice. This is nice. And then into the airport. Will it work? Of course it will. Goes down over here. And... Is that a passenger? Yay! There's quite a few of them. There we go. We have officially arrived. Okay, so it does work. So then we just need... Like, technically we don't need... Run, little girl, run! Technically we don't need another train. But I will have, because I just love just seeing them just switching by back and forth. So let's do one more from this platform, and that's gonna be going all the way here. And which way? Which platform do we? It goes in on this guy, so I guess we just go to here, and then like we could have had another train station somewhere about on the way, like an elevated one. But for the moment, let's not. So that is this one. It's gonna be white as well, and there's gonna be Airport Express 2 and DMU free cars. Please do. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, just seeing the switching bike and then seeing the trams later on. It will be amazing. How come people are waiting? Oh right? Yeah, it kind of makes sense. Yeah, I do like trains. That's for sure. So we've got the trains. Then we will need some flights, obviously, from the airport going as well. We would need a little bit. What is that? Garbage is piling up. That is terrible, bad news for us. But is that a garbage truck? I do believe so. You haven't even seen this up in action. How is this working out? So you guys go all the way around here over that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. Like this is a subject of tweaks over here. But for the moment, I will just keep it, and I will be happy about it. I didn't know we had a possibility to add cargo.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
And I guess back. Okay, intrigued. Okay, so let me see here. So if I go into this airplanes.
I hope you're having a great time. This is Liz Peterson on the Atmospheric Piano Channel.
Was it Schneider? I think it was Schneider. Schneider Cargo. There we go.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident.
Where is this?
Somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you
225, right?
You already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
Yeah, it would be kind of cool seeing
looking pretty nasty out. Best stay indoors until this storm front passes. Keep your radios tuned right here, and we'll alert you if there's any developments. Local weather all day, every day.
Hands down, this is... I've missed this game. Might be a little bit too short a runway for this beast. We need to track the wheels. Nope. Oop, that's steep. This is incredible. I'm loving it. So let's add all the cargoes. How many do we have? We've got this over here, which is whereabouts is it? Up in the Skylines. Hulne, and then we have up in the Skylines. Whereabouts? There it is. Pendle. Should they all be wide? Yeah, I think so. Like we can tweak them later on. Let's just do white. Perfect. So we have two routes on each destination, mainly to get some action over here. And oh boy, I think. Oh, is and then we have a few on this one as well. Oh wow. Okay, so at the end of the day, I'm happy with this. I am. And the beautiful thing is that we can also just go in over here and assign like custom airplane liveries, like red. Yeah, that is definitely something I will play around with later on. Oh my goodness. This dang moose. What's gonna happen? Sucked into the engine of the Anatol. Oh boy. Did that guy just land? Okay, so somebody needs to get fired. Especially those guys over here in the control tower. But nevertheless, we have airplanes. So I guess up next would be getting some service buildings and some structures just so we can get a vision on how it might look. So let's add a few. I'm loving this. So it's been some time since I was in game last time, so obviously this might not be up to par to all the old painted roads. But hopefully this looks nice. Man, I wish we could do them like thinner. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with the tram tracks, because as soon as I add the thinner ones, it just glitches out. You see how it kind of glitches over here? Yeah, I don't know why, but I mean they're not bad. So what have I done? Just to conserve some time, because this was painful, because I had to get used to all the all the buttons and all the menus again. So yeah, I just kind of did a little quick skip it hop pop-up in the video pop-up. But we do have a train yard over here, which pretty much just serves the airport traffic. A little bit of lakes here and there. I don't know why, but kind of seems fitting. But look at that. One thing which I love is this part over here. It kind of goes in just a teeny bit into the airport area. Just touches the tarmac. And then just follows along here, goes all the way here, and pretty much serves all the parking lots to the far end. Maybe too many. I don't think anybody's gonna be using this, but well, we have them. But does it look cool? Yeah. For a train spotter, this would be amazing. Just having this sky train going alongside. Look at it. I mean, yeah. So yeah, we have a little bit of lakes, a little bit of infrastructure, a little bit of hotels and parking lots over here, plazas, etc. And it is coming along. Yeah. Okay. Subject of change. If you get any suggestions, please let me know in the comment section. And now let's also add ourselves. We would need, what would I say? The fire and rescue. We need police. We need a little bit of healthcare, maybe even death care. Who knows? But let's see, can I add? No, I can't. Or maybe I can with the Anarchy mod, right? So let's see, what do we do? Is that a Japanese fire station? Oh my goodness. Let me just go over here. Does that mean, of course it does. Yeah, look at all those schools. Like previously it was just one big boring school. Now we have all those to choose from. Okay, that is kind of neat. But what do? Do we just go get the urban fire station? I'm in love with this game again. Like there's so much to choose from. So we get the Japanese, the urban one, that is the community fire station. The same goes for this one, but it's a smaller version. Then we have a Chinese one. Oh boy. So what did Southwest? I'm kind of liking those two. So we can have that maybe just next to the hotel somewhere about, and that next to the airport. So with the Anarchy mod, which one was that? That was this one. Yeah, I mean, fitting. I think yes. And then do we have any upgrades? We do have the fire station gate with helipad. Yes, please do. And additional fire engine halt. So let's maybe add. Well, doesn't really matter if I place it here or not, because there's still like a SkyTrain track in the back. But let's add 1 and 2. And there it is. Well, that ain't too shabby. And the beauty of it is this. This is by far my favorite thing. Oh, you know what? Where this would be amazing? Down in the harbor area. Because I hate just seeing the grass in between all the like factory buildings. So now we can just hide that away. Boom! It just looks so much better. Oh, one thing which I forgot about is, let me see, maybe even over here somewhere. The taxis. Taxis are nice because they do put out quite a bit of cars and traffic. So let's do this. Let's get a tiny road, maybe up here somewhere about, and let's just extend that to the far end. Boom! And what did we have, by the way? We have a small taxi depot. Is that something new? And bam! Is it fitting over here? Of course it is. So we also have a little bit of upgrades, so garage extension, yes please. We also have the electric taxis, why not? And then we have the dispatcher center. Boom! Yes please. Or maybe even on this side, like that. Like it's a little bit unnecessary having two of them next to each other, but if this is gonna mean that there's more traffic gonna be coming out, I take that. And then just having those over here, and maybe two on this. And the rest of the space would be maybe even parking lots, whatever. Let's get a big boy here in the back. And that goes all the way to here. What you guys think? I think this looks nice. Also, let's get the dispatcher center on this guy and electric taxis. Not sure that is necessary, but now we're gonna have all those vehicles just zooming the streets. And what about goes with parking lots? Just have maybe like a tiny one? Tiny parking lot even. Can I squeeze in 1, 2... Oh, we can't have them in the far end, but let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's go crazy on this side as well, because why not? Oh, by the way, how big was this one? Very large. Can I... Perfect fit. That is actually a perfect fit. Boom! And we will delete all the bushes. I know. But I want to have my beautiful concrete all over the place. Because that is how we're going to be rolling from now on. Can I squeeze in? Like... Oh my goodness. What a perfect fit. Have I said that I've missed this game? Of course I have. By the way, if I'm repeating myself, I am terribly sorry. I've been playing this game for hours on end, and I have no idea what's showing in the episode, and what is not. But I mean, look at it. It's coming along. Let's maybe do the same over here. Do we have those bushes or not? Yeah, that could work. And then obviously... concrete jungle over here. Yeah, it's a lot of concrete. But at the end of the day, it's an airport. So let it be. And how about this? Like, as of now, I haven't seen a single fire engine around yet. We might just not have a need for them for the moment. And how about the taxis over here? Are you guys waiting for taxis? Oh, yes, you are. We might actually need more taxis. So now we have this over here. Taxis rolling out. I've added one over here as well. So that should be... I mean, that should be quite plenty. But, let's just see. Where do the taxis go? Do they just go into the city? They might just be picking up passengers within the city and driving over here. But it still is quite neat. Yeah, this ain't bad. You guys will have to let me know, okay? Might be a little bit too much, but nah, we've got this. And then what did we say? We would need a police department, Japanese police headquarters. Which one do we go for? The modern police station. I mean, that's kind of fitting. Could we just maybe squeeze that in over here somewhere, just to see how it looks? It's too bad, I guess. And then it comes with station gate with helipad. Yes, we do have the investigation team building, which could be, I guess, somewhere needed. No, not so much. And a small jail. What do you guys think about this? Like, it's just a matter of just seeing the police vehicles or cruisers rolling about. Yeah, this ain't bad. So let's just keep this over here, and then let's get ourselves a road in the back, and then just a little tiny clinic of some type, or even hospital. This one over here would be a perfect fit. It is the Urban Medical Center. Let's just put it in. And how we looking? I mean, ain't too shabby. The roof terrace is quite in the shade because of that building in the back, so let's maybe do a little switcheroo job, and let's get this out of the way, and let's just move that just a little bit like this. Aziz Light, we have sun on the roof terrace, and does it come with any upgrades? Yes, it does. We have a specialized clinics unit, so let's maybe... Yeah, that works, I guess. And then we have the ambulance depot, and that goes just on the side. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm not sure I want to have it here. I do love seeing the ambulances, so let's maybe not. And what you guys think about this? Now we have no sun remaining on the roof terrace, but we do have that on this. It is fairly detailed. Even got a little roof garden here. Maybe too modern. And then let's just surround that, you guessed it, with some concrete in the back. Okay, maybe even make a little park here in the future. Tiny city park. How is this? Let's just put it in. Boom! Let's see here. If I take this again, how is that looking without the overlays? Yeah, that's that's much better. But then again, now it does have this little like grayscale fit to it. So for being a plaza, I think that is the way to go. There's so much. Dog park, that is not fitting. Canopy covered pocket park. Ooh. How are we looking? I think we
What's
can
the
make this
best
work.
way to get into the weekend vibe?
I just moved
Well,
that
that's
just
an easy
a
one.
teeny bit.
Stay with us here on the Atmospheric
This
Piano
doesn't have
channel,
road
and
access,
you'll
that's
find out.
Touche.
This just in
Well,
from
that could
traffic.
work.
If you're thinking about hitting the streets,
Something like
you can
this.
expect delays on the
Yeah, and then
major
just some
roads,
trees.
especially during
'Cause
rush
why
hour.
not? A beautiful
Good
oak
to
here
know,
somewhere.
Jim. Seems like
Like here.
everyone is in a
I'm not
hurry
sure
to
we have
get
any
somewhere
planters, by the way.
fast. It's
Potted
worth slowing
plants.
down. And if you can,
I mean, that
plan
could
your
be
trip
used to this
outside
task.
the rush.
So let's just
Oh, I
place
don't know.
this
I'd
here.
rather wait an hour in
And then
traffic
beside
than
of
to
that,
have
we
to
just
start
plant a
thinking about
beautiful
everything
oak
all
tree.
the time.
Which
Besides,
is,
if I
let me
did
see,
that,
centered
I'd
on
never
that.
get anywhere.
Can I even see this?
Industry in the region is on the
Zappa.
rise, and when business is doing
How we looking?
well, that floats our boat.
Not great,
no
Charles,
sinking
not great.
this
Okay,
boat,
so we need to
Glenda.
move just a titty bit into position, and bam, done it. He's done it. It's so grayscale, by the way. But yeah, I live in Sweden. Everything is gray over here, pretty much. How are we loving this? Like, I wish there was more action, and I guess to get that, we can maybe even zone out just a little bit. So let's go with the low density, as we said. Just a few, we might tweak that. Low density waterfront. Now let's just go low density, and let's see here. Let's go from side to side over here. It's gonna suck living here just next to the airport, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. So let's just do this. And as soon as those guys have zoned out, we will zone out the corner lots as well. Let's have the medium density ones here instead. Which one? Those ones. To about here. And the same on this side. And that is mainly just to get a nicer skyline. Because if we have the big buildings in the front and then they transition to the small ones, I think that's going to look much nicer. Well, at least it's going to bring in some extra life into the city. But do we like it? Yeah, well, stuff like this is a subject of change for the future. But for the moment, just to have a little bit of action and cars on the roads, I think we're gonna keep it. And then what did we say? One more fire station, right? So over there we had the community fire station, the big one, and let's see if we can squeeze in the small one over here. Yes, we can. Oh, it's a perfect fit, like a glove again. Over here, please I do. And let's see, do we have any upgrades? We do have firehouse disaster facility. Yeah, why not? Boom. And then we have firehouse garage extension. Boom. Do we do two of those guys? Just to make a little bit of symmetry over here, we could. Like a so, and then more trees over here, and that will be perfect. But I will make myself just a little path going from this side to that side. So people could be using that and using those crossroads in case they want to go to the beautiful Yin Yang Park or plaza over here. Is that water, by the way? Oh, how didn't I see this before? There's like a beautiful plaza. I just thought it was like a huge water feature. Well, it still is. But wow. And gone. We have no problem with homelessness in the city of Kiralisville. That is not a thing. I just still do wish there was like people using the parks, like, you know, skateboarding, using the stage over here, just laying about on those over here. But who knows? Maybe in a later stage. However, is this goodbyes? Well, it might be. It's been a super awkward episode, okay? I'm still getting the hang of the game again, so yeah, you have to excuse me, but what you guys think? I'm kind of liking it. Like, obviously we need more detailed decoration, more bits all over the place, but there is action happening left and right. Yeah, the Skytrain is driving me a little bit crazy because of the white tracks. I wish we could have used the thinner ones. But then again, I'm loving it. It is a huge mess of roads all over the place, but for the greater good, I guess. So next episode, I think we might continue this area over here, just filling up the whole airport section, and then moving to farms. We also need more industry. That is a thing which is peaking, so we need to get that sorted. And this is all filled up. All filled up. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. I'm wondering if you could just use... Can I use those? Because those fields are so boring. Could we just use... Like, this is just testing purposes, okay? Yeah. I mean, might not be better, but it's definitely breaking up the monotone grayscale, I guess, from that one. Nope. Damn, there we go. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm Keralis. Let me know what you think about this. Do we love it? Do we hate it? It's not done, okay, by any means, but it's getting there. We also need to landscape this again and make it nice. But yeah, I am liking it. So see you guys in the next episode. Hit the like button if you guys did enjoy. And are we back with Cities Skylines? You guys decide. But hopefully yes. Hopefully yes. So see you guys in the next episode. Thank you and bye-bye. In today's episode, we're finally giving this area the love it deserves by building a beautiful, well, maybe not beautiful, but I will try to make it beautiful. A beautiful marina and a long overdue recreational area for our city. In last episode, we spent laying the foundations of the much anticipated international airport, and even though it's not done yet, I'm absolutely loving it. Like, it is incredible seeing the airplanes roaming the skies on the map. So welcome back everyone, I'm Keralis, and this is the next episode of Cities Skylines 2. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy. And don't forget, smash the like button and subscribe for more. So in between episodes, I've actually done some stuff. I did add some low-rent housing because we do have a little bit of problem with homelessness, and hopefully this will have not the best location for him just next to the airport. But hey, it is what it is. So far, people have moved in, and yeah, it's quite buzzy over here. Are you guys homeless or what? Oh, by the way, you know what I just grabbed as well? Like, I haven't been in the game for quite some time, so there's a bunch of new stuff, okay? But I grabbed some graffiti by Sally. I mean, I'm not saying this is a perfect area for them, but how do you do? Like this. And let's see, can I? How cool isn't this? You've seen this a million times before, but for me, this is kind of brand new. And there's so much of it just underneath here. I'm not sure we're gonna have stuff like this, because I'm kind of still debating, like, should we be decorating the whole city or just detailing it, or should we maybe not, because that's gonna take some time. And like, even though I don't hate this map, I don't like it as much. I did see, where was that? I mean, yeah, like, if we decide to decorate the city, there's so much which can be done. Like, I'm not saying that it is looking great by any means. Can I have more of them? Like, just, let me see, if I would just spin that bucket down, like, yeah, that is not gonna work. But see, stuff like this, this can become a thing. Hitting all those, like, stain decals, it does definitely transform. Just adding those. Suiting for the area, I guess. What else did I do? I added a little bit of keys over here. Like, not keys, but just a little bit of stone walls or boulders. And oh boy, I'm not sure there's a way to place them in an easy way, because these over here are pretty much placed one by one. I tried to copy a few and such, but yeah, that didn't really work that great. So if you get any solutions besides placing them one by one, please do let me know. But Does it look amazing? Well, maybe not. But one thing which it does break off the high key. Like, do we go with him or without? Like, I think I'd rather have them. Even though it might be a pain to place them all over the place. But I just think it looks so much better. You guys let me know. You let me know. But besides that, I don't think I've done much more. Oh yeah, I did add an extra dam here. Not sure it's gonna stay. But for the moment, let it be. And then we can have like a huge reservoir here in the back. Maybe a fishing village. Maybe, I don't know, maybe another marina. Who knows? We will see where this takes us. But yeah, oh, I did purify this a little bit. I did add a little bit of paths, trees, a little bit of skulls. Like, look at this. How cool is this? Little elementary school, I believe that is. And I think that is about it. But I mean, this is not bad. They've got some basketball courts here in the back. An outdoor gym. Beautiful parks left and right. Even got a lake to swim in. Well, you don't really swim in that, I guess, because that is spilled water reservoir from the airport. Or it's supposed to be something like that. But yeah, we need more of these low-rent housing projects all over the place. I think they look awesome. But we said marina. This is gonna be tricky. Once again, because of the map elevations, I don't think we can make it look nice. Let me... How do we want to go about it? Let me just think about this quickly. Okay. By the way, is there a way to delete all the bushes at once? There might be. There is stupid. I don't know where it is. Where would that be? I guess we could do... If I go in over here, go trees, go multiply like over here, and then maybe just select like a category of some type, like evergreen. Yeah, that's gonna take forever. Okay, temporarily, let's do this instead. Let's just move them away. Go filters, go maybe plants and props, because we do have a little bit of rocks. And what do? Well, we just drag. Like a so, and like a so. Did we select all of them? I think we might have. Okay, so let's see. If I just grab this guy. Okay. Yeah. How did it move the tiny bushes? Okay, we're gonna come back. And then we just put them down here temporarily. Like here somewhere about. Go into the toolbox and to terrain height. Boom. Did that snap? Oh, it looks amazing. Well, we will delete them later on. Those could be deleted by hand, but why didn't it move the tiny bushes, I wonder? Or a much easier way of doing this. But I mean, why do the easier way when you can just do the hard way and have so much more fun? Right? And to the rain heights. Bam. Perfect. And now, okay, look at this. Not that bush. Let's get rid of that. Look at this now. So let's say I would pick an elevation. Let's go on the waterline. And then we just do a hard. You see what I mean? Like, obviously a marina would be water heights. Like, even if I bring that up with some keys, it's still gonna look ridiculous. Yeah, that is no bueno. No bueno at all. So how do we go about it? That is the question. Okay, think about this. So I wanna have this road over here. That's gonna be going all the way here and maybe around. And we could do pretty much the same from this angle. So we can maybe have a little roundabout or whatever, take it all the way here and around. And then we can have like a little entrance to the marina in the middle. Might not look the greatest. What is that? I've seen this before. Who placed it? We can maybe even have like a canal through this. We can divide Hardship Island into two pieces. So that would be like a little thing from the marina going through with some boats in the future. But what we need is those like water breakers or whatever you call them. Because obviously there's going to be a huge water flow from this. And we don't want that to go into the marina. So we need a little like retaining wall over here. And I guess the same would be from this side. We'll see where this takes us. That is the beauty. Like, this game isn't like an empty canvas. And then you just, well, it's a city painter. And you just paint. And have a good time. Am I right? Well, maybe let's get this point.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
In between Hardship Island and the marina itself. Yeah, we can make
Hi guys, Liz here.
I believe.
Loving those harmonies. Let's keep the mojo going and queue up for the next one. Don't touch that dial.
Well, obviously, this is wrong.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it,
I'm going to play around
you already know
about
about
it.
No use reminding you. Meanwhile,
if I would
expect delays and drive safe.
Then
and on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Java mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
A little bit further.
Looking pretty nasty out. Best stay indoors until this storm front passes. Keep your radios tuned right here, and we'll alert you if there's any developments.
Don't judge and don't laugh. It is a start, okay? There's bendy shapes, and I think this might be quite snazzy. And then what do? We take the road. Okay, it's not going to be straight, but it doesn't matter, because that could be going all the way around here. That could be following the highway, but in a beautiful shape, and then connecting to this roundabout over here. In the future, but let's just think about this. I did grab the leisure venues you guys suggested, and whereabouts are those guys? So what do we have in our disposal? Neo Barracks. What is that? Ew, something like a food court situation on the inside. I mean, it does suit a marina, I guess. So that would be a thing. What else did we have over here? We've got Apex climbing. Okay, we've got Sports Hub Pavilion. Let's just put that down just to check it out. Game, set, and match. We'll just get that on the other side. And then we have Sports Park Complex. Ooh. Okay, that is a big boy. However, do we have any stadiums as of now in the game? I don't think we have. Like, we do have the boring ones. Well, not the boring ones, but you know, like the American Egg Ball Stadium, but that's just a tiny one in a soccer field. I don't think we've got any big ones. Okay, so we got those guys, and then where was those guys? Is it just over here somewhere? Do we have any housing? No. Oh wow. Okay, there's a lot of them. Riverside Grill. Okay, that kind of fits, I guess. Do we have any marina assets? Espresso to go. The Lobster Tail. That's gonna be perfect. Steakhouse. Okay, gonna work. La Croix de Greg again. I don't know what it is. Oh wow, there's a lot. Oasis Kitchen. Okay, I didn't anticipate them being that many. Oh no, my goodness, there's even more over here. Okay, so let's maybe not. Pinball Palace, Nitro Kingdom, karting. Okay, now let's just check them out a little bit. So what was that? This guy over here has the climbing possibility. Or the climbing possibility. It's I mean, it's a recreational area for you, right? So that would be fitting. We've got some sports complex of some type. I guess that is something of a food court as well. What's your game here or whatnot? That's actually kind of nice little feature over here. We've got this, so we can play some tennis. Whatever that is. We got some mini golf course. More tennis over here. That, I mean, it is not a shabby looking asset. I like this. Okay, that would be quite perfect. And we have this. Okay, yeah, this might be too big for the whole thing. I mean, that would be kind of like half of the marina would be pretty much just having this. So that is a no-go, but at least I think we can squeeze those guys in. Is the Pinball Palace? Yeah, that is more of a centralized building, I believe, not marina suiting. Gusto Gelato, I mean, ice cream and harbor. Oh, wow, this is beautiful. Could work, but no. Nope, centralized. I mean, this is a neat little harbor building. So let me just quickly delete those. A cinema thingy. The karting thing would be kind of cool. This would be fitting. A little aquarium, or whatever it was. Well, oceanarium. Same, but a little bit different, I guess. So this will be squeezed in as well. Hopefully, we'll see. But then I do have. I'm not sure we're gonna use them. We do have the keys and piers. So this might be a thing which we use. We have a pier water park. Obviously, we're not going to be able to see it over here. But the cool thing about those is, I believe, once placed, let me just place a few. Once we place those, this is from the little like workshop thingy, we can pretty much click them and upgrade them. So we can just go like, okay, I want to have a passenger pier thingy, my jiggy, and so on and so on. But yeah, you get my drift, right? I mean, and then we just build off this with different piers. But the question is if we should use them, because this over here will be a pain in the butt to place. So I'm technically not sure if we're going to be using those, or let me just make this nice again, and this one as well. Boom, perfect. Or we just use the ones we used over here. Like I know, like I mean, they're not perfect, but they do have like a I mean, it serves a purpose. It looks like a little boat pier. Do we even have boats in the game, by the way? Or props? All, I guess, and but no, but I guess ships would be a thing, because we do have the cruise ship and the cargo ship. Yeah, maybe not for a marina. That might be a little bit of an issue. And how about the cruise ship? Too big. Yeah, ship would not be, maybe yachts. Like, I mean, City Skylines 1 had so many of those little, like, props. No, there's no yachts. I wonder, like, if we could, can we scale them somehow? Because obviously those would make quite a nice yachts. Well, movie doesn't really scale now, does it? Maybe there's a mod or asset or something which resembles a yacht or could scale down those over here. But let's play around with this. Imagine coming down over here and then bam, marina. I did check the workshop for boats and yachts and Big Sad. I couldn't really find anything, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do. There's one possibility. Well, obviously there's not gonna be a boat, but what we could have done is maybe. Okay, this is just a big maybe. Can we leave it without you? It's not a boat, now is it? The thing is that maybe if we just do this, even though it doesn't look like a boat, it does give another shape than just having it being empty. I like it's a big maybe. And if you have found any yachts or boats, please let me know because I would love to have some. Because this is gonna look really bad. Well, not really bad, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Maybe one here, one here, bam, and bada beam. Something like this. Is it pretty? No, it's not. But it's becoming a thing. I did have a few of those buoys all the way around here. Not sure, do they emit light nighttime? Let's see if I do like... Ew! This, okay, this, wow. Okay, that, didn't know about that. But they actually do. Look at them. Do they even like blink as well? Maybe that's just the water. Okay, that looks super snazzy. But yeah, up next, I want to just get some progress in, okay? Up next would be getting this side filled up with something. What we could have done here is getting, working with different like key, elevations, yeah, elevations. So maybe half of this like that, and then we can do a key wall somehow, and then maybe one more. And that means like when we reach the far end, it's not really going to be noticeable. Well, it kind of will be because it's going to be like a big staircase of stuff, but if we hide that with some trees and bushes, maybe that won't be as bad. But oh my goodness, those stones over here, those boulders. If you guys know any other mean to place them, please let me know. Because placing them one by one is fairly terrible. Hey, you know, no, don't do it. Being a little bridge of some type, like this maybe, to the other side, and then we can take the little piers out on the other side as well, and then maybe just surround that, have that. Nah, we'll see. But did I say progress? Yeah, I did say progress. So let me continue this in a little time lapse. Hopefully, this is taking a few hours, but yeah, this is I'm not sure about that. Like if I get some boats, I might replace those little roofings. But then again, it kind of looks like a roof. Maybe some have those little roofings. Yeah.
Keep it tuned right here, everybody. This is your host, Liz Peterson, and you're listening to the Atmospheric Piano Channel.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Julian. Seems like everyone's in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
On today's Pulse of the City segment, we're going live to our reporter at large, Kim, who is downtown with a group of unhappy citizens. What's on people's minds there, Kim?
That's right, Glenda. I'm out on the streets with a group of protesters who are passing around a petition. So, sir, can you tell our listeners what's going on?
I used to work at the grinding place, but that joy don't last. They suck you dry and spit you out. That's if you're lucky.
Yes, and I used to waitress at the local diner. We used to be jam-packed lunchtime, since so many places closed. Fact is, half of downtown is closed now. Been hard to find work for a while.
I ain't saying this city's washed up, but I ain't saying I'm staying.
Well, Glenda, you heard it yourself. Tough times in the city, it seems, and people have had enough. Thanks for that brave reporting.
Whoever that has to be.
Question is, do I love it? I think I do. It is a big mess so far. We still have tons of buildings to be added over here and details and such. Do you guys like it? Okay, I see a vonk. And by the way, this is my poor excuse for bolt ramps. They're super huge. Hey, it is what it is. Okay, it's simple. Got some beautiful buildings over here in the harbor, but yeah, wonk. Let's just fix that quickly. Let's see here. Let's get a tiny guy over here, like a super tiny. There we go. So I did add. What did I add? I added a sports complex over here. We've got the Apex climbing center over here. We also would need maybe to get some bus line over here. Because currently people come here by taxi and I guess their own vehicles, so that is not great. But the main question is, can we squeeze in the lobster tail somewhere abouts? Like, I want to have it down here somewhere, but I'm not sure that's going to be a thing. Where is the lobster tail? It is this guy. Nah, okay, dang it. That was a big boy. It is much bigger than I anticipated. Here is not a bad spot. Yeah, it's a poor excuse of space usage. Could it be a thing over here? That is the question. I guess yes. Huh. Let's just put it down over here. Let's get the move it mod and rotate it just a teeny bit. Can we maintain the road access? Yes, we can. Yeah. Envision you sitting in the restaurant over here, and you see a road. But not only that, you do see the marina, a little bit of it at least. It is a win-win scenario. Sir, you okay? It's like the GTA paint shop. Comes in red, goes out wide. Oh no! Ooh, what you guys doing in there? Yeah, this is not bad. To road or not to road? Like this might fail tremendously. Let's say we would have a road going all the way from the back over here, from the back. That could work, and then we could just have a little parking lot. Not that we need more parking lots, by the way, but will this even work? Yeah, I think so. And then let's add a little tiny one over here in the far end, maybe like a so. And just to be the cool kid, let's add ourselves maybe 2 planters of some type and 2 palm trees. Not this one, maybe this one. So one over here and one over here. And palm trees. I've missed this decorating stuff. Yeah, could have been better, but it is definitely not terrible. Should we keep it? The lobster tail? Overlooking the beautiful marina? Yeah, let's keep it. And what else did we want to have here? Was it the deep blue oceanarium? It does fit. It does fit a marina. Could maybe even make something over here. So let's roll this up even further. Boom. And how do we want to have it? This is the front entrance. So the best possible outcome would be placing it like so. But for some reason it doesn't really connect to any roads. Because then we have the entrance and that is overlooking the marina and the city itself. Maybe if I move that back. Yeah, why is it not touching any road? Like obviously it's touching that road, but does it need to be touching on the front or do we touch it from the back? from the back. Will that fix the situation? No, it still doesn't fix it. If I turn back the hands of time, if I make a road from this side, does it fix the situation? It does. Will those disappear? Perfect. And we can just have some beautiful planters with some palm trees all the way around this. Road layout wise, maybe not the greatest. And how are we doing on the view of the highway? Like getting some trees in the back and then we have blocked it. Like it is not as big of an eyesore. Or is it? Nah. Get some oak trees all the way along here and then it's hidden. Nobody's gonna see it. And then we have a nice beautiful elevation up here. It's a thing of beauty, this is. Like, might be too much concrete here, by the way, and I hardly recognize myself anymore because I usually just do bushes left and right. And why do they disappear? Do they do that when you do? Oh. And what happens if I add it from this side? And then move it into place. Like this. Let's see. Zoom. Do they still disappear? No. That is super weird. Maybe something to do with the highway. But what else? I wanna have a bus stop, and I've been looking at one guy, and that is this the small one. Like, might not be the best location for it because placing it more centralized would be a better choice for us. But then again, we do have the space. So temporarily just get it in here. And then this road, I'm thinking maybe we could just do this. Let's see if I could do this, elevate it and key on one side. No, not elevated, just this and key on the other side. Boom, there we go. So if that would be just going to the far end, meeting up with that guy, and then just do this. And we can still have a few buildings, maybe even a restaurant over here. And then this guy could be going over here and then just merge into this somewhere abouts. Or maybe even... I mean, this looks terrible. No, it doesn't. It's a... yeah. Okay, we might just remove all the crossings over here because they are needed. So let's get rid of this and this, and then this just nicely goes in there somehow, like this, and then goes in without the keys all the way into this guy. Bad, ugly. Well, yeah, I don't know. I think I have officially fried my brain because I've just been talking to myself for 30 minutes without even recording. So yeah, I have played too much today. That's what I'm trying to say. But I did add bits and bobs over here. Like over here we have Apotheke, which is like a bar, lounge, beautiful. Here, I like this. The Dockyard Lounge Park. I actually went to a similar thingy not long ago. In Copenhagen, Reffen, like last week actually. It's kind of like a street food market, but containers and just good vibes. Kind of reminds me of that. It's a beautiful thing. I'm not sure what that is. That was the Canopy Cafe. I love the bus. Now we just need some people over here. Here we have this, which is called the Color Plaza, which is a beautiful playground. Might not be situated in a nice spot, just underneath the highway. But yeah, think about the kids. They need some stuff as well. And 4 parking spaces. I'm not sure what to do with this. Because I want to have like people dropping off the bus. They go down over here, go over here to this, go over here to the other side of the street to that guy. But then I still want to have this, like little pier going out or bridge going out. And maybe dropping down somewhere over here. Yeah, because the thing is that you can reach this far end with the same path as we can reach pretty much this far end on this side. So it would be kind of cool having something which connects them. What? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, by the way, can I? Because I do have a bus line. I just want to try this out. So let's say we would drag. What would be the closest way to drag? Here? Or maybe... Let's maybe drag it from here. If I drag that, how does that go? That is not too shabby. So let's drag it just to the first one. Obviously, we're going to change that later on. Like this. So then it just goes... and all the way around and then all the way back. Yeah. It's not ideal, but we're going to add like a proper one here later on. Might even... Should we add a bus stop hereabouts? Because that would be a thing. And a bus sign, yeah, why not? Over here, yes please. And then does that mean I can just drag this guy up to this? Oh, yes. There we go. Also, maybe some taxi stands here and there would not be a bad thing. Any taxi stand. Like, this seems to be a hotspot, so let's just add one over here. I'm also gonna add just one outside of this place, which would be situated over here, maybe? And maybe just one here in the far end somewhere abouts. Bam. Perfect. We've got a few of them. Oh, terrible placement, by the way, because there's no sidewalk. But what you guys think? I think like I like it. I think it might not be the best thing, but it's still under construction. I just wish we had the boats. But it does give a nice vibe to the whole city. So I guess next episode we're going to be continuing filling this out with some stuff, like maybe even residential areas. A little bit of not skyscrapers, but bigger buildings. Just a few like modern, not skyscrapers, but bigger buildings, that is. Yeah, I like it. You guys let me know. Maybe you got some inspiration. If you did, let me know in the comment section. And if you can find any yachts, boats, fishing vessels, whatever. I see I glitched the matrix. Let's just fix that. Please let me know, because I would definitely need some. Can I just do this? Fixed it. I have officially saved it. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Kiralis. And I will see you guys in the next episode of City Skylines. By the way, is there an... Sorry. Would that be a soft or sweet spot maybe around like 7:30? Some people call it the golden hour. Maybe it is not over here. But does it look beautiful? Yeah. Man, I just need people over here. It would be cool seeing the first bus has arrived, by the way. Yeah, it's a little bit of a tight squeeze. But deal with it. And there's actually a person waiting as well. What on earth is happening? Loving it. Have I said goodbyes? Of course I have. That's just how I go about this. But thank you so much, and see you guys in the next episode of City Skylines. Hey everyone, I'm Kiralis, and welcome back to City Skylines 2, where previously we've built an international airport. In the last episode, we dedicated to building a beautiful marina and recreational area for our city, which does remain boatless. I searched the mod shop and no bots. And in between episodes, bushes
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve.
We're going to be building something which I've been waiting for quite some time, and that is farmlands. And looking at this now, kind of looks like the Indian Peninsula.
I hope you're having a great time. This is Liz Peterson on the Atmospheric Piano Channel.
Here's Denmark, here's Copenhagen, and here's where I live. And Sweden is a very
we're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident.
I live in a part
somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
However,
if you're in it,
I'm a little bit sad because most of the farms over here
No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays.
I do want to have myself some of the
industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
My question is,
looking pretty nasty out. Best stay indoors until this storm front passes. Keep your radios tuned right here, and
the whole idea is having like a major road, and then having like those little smaller roads forking off, and then having even smaller ones going out to the farm somehow. So that is the main idea. But before we do that, let me just show the new area. However, I'm quite thrilled that this over here is working out. Maybe we should have a little like a crossing over here for those peeps, because they seem to be stopping. Can I? Let me see. Not the best crossing, but it's a crossing. Nevertheless, yeah, we might remove that. However, I think I did rotate this building the wrong way, because now we have this beautiful sitting area over here overlooking parking lot. It's like it's not the greatest, but it does work. And somebody also told me like this was supposed to be a path going down to the marina, but somebody just said like, why don't you just use it as a lookout thingy? And I mean, that is a great idea. So this over here is just going to be as it is for being like a lookout. That is not too shabby. So yeah, the new area is something like this. It goes all the way from here. Some shopping, some tennis courts, tons of parks. Like I love this park for some reason. Well, maybe it's just because it's so beautifully bendy over here. But it ain't being used. That is a sad thing. One more sad thing is, hey, do they just park the buses over here when not being in service? So this is the bus depot, but I didn't know they did that. That is super cool. I love seeing vehicles, which is kind of the other sad thing I was about to mention. And that is that we don't have enough traffic. You might be curious, that is a good thing. No, it's not. I love seeing congestions. Like we have people, but we mostly have service vehicles. Like we have taxis, police cars, buses, ambulances, as you can hear. What is even happening over here? But yeah, something might be wrong. Oh my goodness. So many ambulances. Yeah, I even removed helicopters from fire stations because they're putting out all the fires and not letting fire... What? Don't ask questions. Yeah, they weren't letting any fire trucks out from the fire stations. The helicopters took care of everything. I can't even send the safe to Bifa to fix my traffic because there's literally no traffic to fix. And once again, you might be curious, that's a good thing. No, it's not. Let me know if you have any suggestions. Okay, so this is the main highway, main entrance to the city. And don't get me wrong, we have traffic. But it's just not enough for the size of the city we have. There might be a mod which adds traffic, which would be yay. I don't know. Yeah, it's just not enough. Something seems to be messed up. And let's see here, what else did I add? An American Egg Bowl Stadium. You even got some squatters outside waiting for tickets or something. More beautiful parking lots all over the place. And look at this. So the parking fee is $50 and people still pay it. Like, we are making bank. And I can't believe they didn't remove that. It might not be a bug, but I mean, it doesn't seem logical paying $50. Hey, I forgot about that. What we need to do is get the like, what you gonna call them? The districts up. And then we can assign a policy for no street parking, which means everybody is going to be using those parking lots. And then we have the low-rent housing buildings. And I gotta say, I love them. Maybe because I was born in Poland and we had tons of them because of Soviet Union. But there's something with them. Like they're not too big, not too small, a little bit shabby, but still very suiting for a skyline. Huh. And obviously more parking lots, more schools. There's so many buildings in the game now. I still miss the Steam Workshop with all the assets. Especially for stadiums. Like, I hate not being able to have a stadium, like a huge city stadium. And over here we have the sports complex, which we have the skate park, more football fields, and parking lots in here. Nope, $50 for you. You can get a ticket on those when you come back if you haven't paid. I'm not sure what that is, by the way, like on the inside. Would that be like... Obviously this is some type of recreational area, but what is it, like a I don't know, what could it be? Tennis course on the inside? A little hockey rink maybe even? Yeah, I don't know, but that is about it. Oh, by the way, my favorite park so far is this over here. Nom Soba Noodles, or Mom's Soba Noodles. I think it's just Nom's, but the building itself is incredible. Like all this lushness on top. It is so nice. And then just more parks. So you guys don't complain about not having enough green spaces over here, which we cannot do still. I see tons of trees, but I guess to make it even more lush, on this side of the marina we could have had like a residential zone using the green buildings. What was the name of those? Was it like... I saw this before. Was it like urban promenades? I think that is how you spell it in Find It. Or maybe not. Yes! These are incredible! And we can just pop them down using the mouse now. Just look at this, for example. Like boom. Like bam. And then next to that we could have boom. No, not a corner piece, Corrales. Not a corner piece. Let's just get this one. It's a tiny one, Corrales. Yes, that's not it. Put your boom down it. I mean... Okay, I need to have them white. Can I? Libbity without you? Yes, I can. Boom, bam. Oh, so sleek. Well, no, maybe not. I actually talked to my wife about this yesterday, because I live in Sweden, IKEA. Everything here is white and grey, so I guess that is the reasoning behind the white and grey lifestyle. Yeah, I like them. Look at them. But yes, we could have like a fancy, beautiful area here later on. Well, kinda sucks living next to the main highway, but I don't care. They don't care. Nobody cares. Okay, it is time to get to work. And as mentioned in the beginning of the video, this area will be filled with farm fields, like a big patchwork blanket of farm fields. I love that. Like the whole valley, from this side across to that side, maybe even going along here, spilling out towards the city a little bit, and we can have, I don't know, maybe a little residential zone over here in this part. And where else? Maybe a little bit of farm fields on this side. Maybe even towards this, like engulfing the whole city with farm fields. Not too shabby. And then they started making a little bit of roads here before, which are not perfect by any means, but they're a little bit bendy and maybe suiting for farm area, I guess. And look at this, Frankenstein's monster of our intersection. So it goes from underneath of here, goes into the middle, then we have from this side, goes into that side, then we have this side, which goes in. Yeah, it's a big mess. It hasn't been used that much yet, so we'll see if this works. But I do want to have this because that is off the main highway, and then go all the way here. Yeah. But see, this is what I mean. There's just not enough traffic. There should be more. Like, obviously people are parked on the side of the streets, but where's all the cars? Yeah, I don't know. And the only downside is that I did get a mod. So it's going to be a little bit of cheaty mode, because we're going to be adding a little bit of fertile lands over here. We still have a little bit, but not enough. So we're going to make this big, and we're going to all the way over here. So we're going to have tons of fertile lands and making hopefully a little bit of cash, because cash is yeah, it's not looking great. Well, it's kind of looking great, but it's going down. So let me get some roads in and we will resume. But I'm thinking, yeah, going to this side somehow, maybe even around this in the future, and then merging back into this. Maybe even a train track. Dang it, game crashed. Just a normal day in Cities Skylines, by the way. So I was saying, yeah, maybe a train track to serve all the farm needs or exports. Let me figure out a few roads and we'll take it from there. And we are back on the map of South Sweden. So I'm not super happy with the layout as we have it as of now, but I want to have something similar to Alpaca of Sweden. What is this? I want to have something similar to this, like just a road going in, then just a farm surrounded with farm fields, maybe some barns of some type. So I still think we can make it work. So look at this, there's a little bend. We got a little bend in the road over here. Where has this bend been all my life? I haven't seen that. No, but I think we can make it work. The thing I'm worried about is that our bends over here are just too clean, too perfect bendature. Is that bad? It might be. But let's give this a go. And if we really hate it, we can just turn back the hands of time, I guess. Let's maybe start over here. And I'm thinking like this. In the far end, for testing purposes, cul-de-sac. Or maybe a roundabout. Let's do the roundabout with a tree. Because why not? And then, like, we could just use plop it and plop down buildings. But I do want to have this as a functional farm. So let's maybe go with grain farming. And let's... Testing. If we hate it, and we turn back, okay? But this needs to be another color. And yes, as I said, it's going to be a little bit of white and gray. Not for every single one of them, but just for this, for the moment, let's do maybe a little bit of a darker color like that. There we go. Not every single one will be like this, but this one will. And the beauty of mod is that we can just go into the bulldoze mode, which is the better bulldozer, and we can just remove like those trees. I don't like those trees. I don't like those either. And bushes, they can stay. And the sad thing is that I miss this Skylines 1 and Mr. Mason. Like, the one and only. The most amazing tree guy ever. Like, had so many beautiful trees. Now in game, don't get me wrong, they're beautiful, but not as beautiful as we had them back in the day. There was so many of them. Something like this. I know there was a little storage thingy magic you should maybe use. Is it this one? There's a silo. Maybe this one? I guess we could maybe try this out. Just having a little barn here in the far end. But the same goes for this guy. Can I just do... Can I copy this color? I can. There it is. Perfect as it is. And then just on the side here, we can maybe even... The beauty of the little decals and surface thingies. Can maybe even go like dark pebbles or something. Just so we can maybe have a little tractor parking on this side. Maybe some machinery. Maybe even silos. Who knows? And bam! Plow over here, and then we just do a little tractor prop next to it. Maybe just... Maybe even pulling it or something. Boom! And we can have one over here. See, I can go crazy with stuff like this. I love it. I love it to bits. And then with this farm field in the back, because this is going to be fully operational, let's just drag that all the way down here. Let's just go all the way down here. Is that 90 degrees? I think it is. Unsnap it. And then just go like so. You might be, but no, there is no buts. This is building live on camera. It is here to stay. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It ain't gonna stay if we really dislike it. But yeah, let's go get over it. Just make it a little bit bigger, I guess. Something like that. And now next to that, with a surface here, we're gonna go over here because I didn't grab the farm ones. There they are. And then we're gonna have carrots all the way to maybe about here. And then we're gonna have a line of trees. Not needed, but it's all in the details. It's all, this is gonna be tedious. It's all in the details. I'm gonna spare you. I won't do everything on camera because this would be... Why don't I live stream this? I should be live streaming this. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. It is a fake farm, but it does look quite beautiful. And then I've seen farmers, they usually trim. Sounds terrible, but they usually trim the sides outside their old farms. So let's maybe do that and then just plant trees on this. Oh boy, is there an easy way to do this? Like, I'm not hating it. Will it be worth it in the end? But highly doubt it. But let's see, how is that looking? I need some. Oh, look at this. Like, just see the tractor in the farm. Yeah. Like, I can see this. So here we can plant, what is that? That is a birch, maybe even a poplar. Could work over here. Poplar doesn't look bad at all, but I think birch is not my favorite tree of them all. And I know we do have like this little line prop tool, but why do it easy when you can do it the hard way? How is that? Yeah. I think the more detail we add, the better it gets. But I don't think this looks bad. And then let's think about this. Let's get a rod going. Let's get one of those, and let's connect this up nicely, like from this side, maybe here. It's the same. It's so easy. I love that. Maybe every single one of them will be great. But no, next to that, what we could do now is getting one of those fake fields again, and let's get ourselves maybe like a mud plowed one. Oh wow. Let's do 2 silos. It's not over yet. It's not over until the fat lady sings. Here we're gonna do is get some pebbles going, big pebbles. And we're just gonna go all the way alongside this. Okay, we're gonna have one more field going all the way up to this. So let's just do this. This is just to get a nicer texture on this. And the cool thing about this is that what we could do now is even add more texture. So let's say I would have, let's give it some grass. Like just a little grass thingy, boom. Let's just get one over here as well, boom. Maybe one in between just to get a little bit of a nicer shape out of this, boom. Like that. How cool isn't that? I love that. And then obviously more oaks over here because we can. Even some beautiful alders hereabouts. Maybe even one over here as well, boom. That is not bad. In this field over here, we're gonna make it fake as well, and we're gonna do golden straw. Why corrales? Because that's kind of the road. We'll fix that. Because this will definitely pop, and once you pop, you can't stop. How is that? Yeah, I'm a believer. I see a wonk. I like to move it. You like to? Nope. It did not like the move it. So it did crash, and I lost the progress I had over here. But let's not worry about that. But is any of you having problems with move it? Sometimes when you move a node, it just crashes the game, which is super annoying. So therefore, I will be quick saving every 5 minutes, and ladies and gentlemen, enjoy a time lapse instead. Oh my. We have a situation in the marina. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy to see this, but I would rather see traffic and vehicles on the roads. So I did add a bus line from the main city to the marina, and this happened. So it is not bueno. We need to fix this. By the way, can I just do... How does this work? I just got the first person camera mod. This is amazing. Let me just see here. What is happening? Oh wow, that's pink. Look at this guy. That is definitely a chatterbread. Like, why is there so many kids over here? That is the question. Yeah. And why do you have a beard? You're like 10. Like, sometimes I'm thinking, like, okay, why does this game... Look at that little guy. That's like the evil blonde guy from Harry Potter movies. Sometimes I'm questioning myself, like, why does this game perform so poorly? And then you just go into this mode and they smirk. They blink their eyes. Is that even necessary? I mean, that's gotta cost a little bit of performance, I guess. And why is there so many kids over here? Like, I mean, it's awesome being in this view. But I don't think this is remotely necessary to have all the animations on those guys. Maybe it doesn't really cause any performance, but yeah. Okay, so we need to fix this, and I think what we're gonna do is add maybe a subway line here into the new area. Because I don't believe train and buses are enough, because look at this. It is absolutely insane. And am I happy with this? Like, besides that guy flashing about for some reason, I think I am. Like, I think it's fairly close to what I was aiming for, like just having like the whole patchwork of different colors and fields. It ain't bad. And I mean, size-wise, like just look at the downtown over here in the city, and then the farm fields. Like, it is quite the size, even though it might not look like it. But yeah, I don't really want to do more. Like, I want to fill out the whole valley, but I do want to have some feedback from you guys, because you pick up on ideas and tips and tricks and such. So if you have any, please leave them in the comment section. But yeah, there's still a lot of details to be added. Sad thing is there's not much action over here. Why are those buildings flashing? Like, okay, so somebody's moving in and moving out. Like, it's a company, and then it just... Huh. Yeah, that is a little bit strange. Like, this doesn't do it. So what I did, like, some of the fields, like you can see over here, like they're different colors, but using like the surface textures, I did combine. So this is a huge field. This is a huge field, and even this over here. Some of them aren't, but just to kind of maximize the efficiency over here. Yeah, some of them are flashing, some are not. Yeah, I need to figure that out. But we will add more to this in later stage, like more greenhouses, even maybe like a little farm town somewhere abouts. But this is quite atmospherical. Even get a lake. Like, I live quite close to like a meadow, and we have stuff like this in the middle of the fields. It just looks, I don't know, it's derp thing, but it just adds. And even this over here, like those little like flower patches for the bees. I wish, maybe there is. Let me see here. Is there like a beehive? Because we need those little pollinators. But I don't think, no bee. No bee, so let it be, I guess. But it would be kind of cool just having just something for the bees to pollinate the different fields and such. But leave me some feedback on this, because I definitely want to have
I really love that song.
Some more input.
For some reason, that song is always stuck in my head, and not in a bad way. This is Liz Peterson, and you're listening to the Atmospheric Piano Channel.
But I mean, milk trucks,
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
It is what it is.
That's right, Glenn.
Yeah, you know,
but
I'm going to leave this. You leave me some feedback, and maybe somebody got some inspiration and ideas from me doing this for hours and hours on end.
So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures,
CD controller,
which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed.
But if anybody has issues with like annoying icons all over your city, just get CD controller and
is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
As I said, like, give some ideas
certain metrics,
in the
perhaps,
comment
yes,
section,
in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But while we are discussing the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank you, Professor.
it is a question of
Incredible.
priority.
But now, let's just get back to the city. Frames, give me some frames.
Interesting news from the
Let's
city's
see. Is there any
export
people on the
division.
bridge over
Sources
here?
tell us that our city has more services
Yes,
than we know what to do
there's
with.
a lot
And you
of
know what that
people.
means, folks. It means
And
we're not
everybody's
cutting things
walking
close
to the
enough.
marina to
Well,
catch the
no,
bus.
the point is we're selling
yeah,
it and bringing
it's not the
money
greatest.
into local
That's right.
economy.
You could almost say it's too much of a good
So
thing.
what do
Or
we
we
do?
could
Where-
say
let me
that
just
we're
pause the game
enjoying a
temporarily,
positive trade
just to get a
balance,
little bit
and
more
the
extra
economy is
frames, and
booming.
let's see here.
More
So
after
where
this.
does the
Looking
subway
pretty
go? We
nasty
have a
out.
subway
Best
line
stay
in this
indoors
section.
until
We
this
have a super
storm front
unrealistic layout in
passes.
this section.
Keep your radios tuned right here, and
So
we'll
let's
alert you if
maybe
there's
add-
any developments.
Is that an
Local
accident?
weather all day, every day.
Not the buses. Did somebody call the ambulance? We have the airport over here, so I would want to have like a little bit of a subway station somewhere here. Then we need one just outside, maybe somewhere outside the schools. Because definitely that's gonna cost a lot of people. Because we saw a lot of kids, and I bet those guys are just going home from school. So maybe having one somewhere here, then maybe just somewhere just outside here, and that should pretty much cover us. And what do we have? So let's see here. We have subway. We have a few new stations. Small overground. Like that is something I want. Like if I would start a city, overground subways would be the way to go. But I guess I'm just too deep in it. Modern metro station. Is that underground? Oh, it is. Okay, so let's just quiz that in quickly. Let's see here. Where do we have? We have the elevated trams for no reason besides the looks, okay? Because nobody's using this. But we do have this train station, so why not just getting... could this work? No regrets. Boom. And how we looking? I mean... yeah. The more train, the better, I guess. Look at this. So we're gonna have this over here. That's gonna be connected maybe to this somehow. Then let's add ourselves one over here. Maybe the same even. Let's just move this guy to the side over here, like so. And then what did I say? One more just outside the schools, which would be over here. So let's move it. Don't you dare crashing. Just move those bushes to the side for a brief moment. Boom. Oh, this is gonna be perfect. Bam. Yeah, this ain't bad looking. It would be kind of cool having, like, instead of the grass over here. Or maybe that is the point of it. Or maybe not. Where's the trains at? No. It would be kind of cool seeing the trains, like just having like an open space so we can just see the trains, the subway trains moving back and forth. But we can't. However, beautiful trees are going to be placed back like this. Maybe even this birch. Boom. There we go. So we have two of them, or three to be precise. We have one over here, we have this over here, and then just outside the airport. And now is the moment of truth. How do we connect this up? It ain't going to be realistic, that's for sure. But let's go... maybe from this guy. Okay, it is a loop. Is it realistic? No. It ain't. But let's see here. So, okay, this is gonna be hard to see. So how do we want to do it? Just one train. And let's go from this into where the heck am I? To this right over here, right? Let's see here. So So that's going to be stopping on this. Then that goes all the way... Yeah, all the way to the city. And then back through the airport. Is that how it's going to work? Yeah, it is. So that will be going all the way to this station. And maybe stopping around this station. I'm not even sure I'm on the right line over here, but hopefully I am. Okay, there's going to be a lot of stops. But I mean, if we can cater to more people, the more the merrier, I would say. Okay, there's nothing here for the moment, but let's future-proof this. So we'll be stopping all the way here. It's going to be going all the way here. This and next station is not the end station, but the main station would be next one. There it is. So there's the main station. Boom. And then pretty much back at it through this side. Yeah, it's gonna work. Look at this. No, that's a bus stop, Kraus. Where am I? So is there a station over here? Nope, but it is a station over here. Then the next station. It is a little bit confusing. I know it is. But then this goes all the way to the airport, which is here. No, there it is. Boom. And next one will be the final stop. Bam. Ladies and gentlemen, we've done a thing. Oh, is that the first passenger? It might be. But hopefully what this is going to do is going to ease the flow in the marina with tons of people just waiting on buses. Did it? I wouldn't say I'm a genius, but it does look like something happened. Yeah, I think this will work. And can I see how many people are waiting or using it so far? 0. Oh, can you even make upgrades? Extra platforms and entrance roof. Of course, we'll have entrance roof on this guy. Boom. How are we looking? They even added a little box. Is that one? No, I was like, is that one of those toilets? Which glass toilets where you can see out but not in? I've seen them in places. Super disturbing, by the way. But yes, okay, so this works. Clearly, people are going to be using this. I'm super happy. The only thing which you're lacking is an oak. No, we can't have an oak. It's too big. Too big, but a little birch over here. And great success, I guess. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. But ladies and gentlemen, I think I fixed the thing. I never do that. But this time, we've succeeded. Look at the amount of peeps. Is there a train just underneath? Yes, it is. Look at that. Yes. It is definitely working out. Amazing. I think that's going to go up quite drastically because everybody over here is going to be using it. Just look at the amount of people walking into the station. I don't think the same case is over here because that is so far off from everybody, but I mean, there's a few people using this. This one over here won't be used at the airport, but I don't care. I just love seeing the trains. But ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude today's episode. I've been all over the place. I've been placing farm fields for hours and hours on end, and my brain is all gone. But let me know what you think about this. Leave some feedback, ideas, and we're gonna continue this. Is there anybody using this bus? Sorry. No. Yeah, a very unnecessary bus line over here in the farm district, but we need it. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Kiralis, and I will see you guys in the next episode of City Skylines. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. Bye bye. Hey everyone, I'm Kiralis and welcome back to City Skylines 2, where previously we've built an international airport. In the last episode, we dedicated to building a beautiful marina and planned recreational area for our city, which does remain boatless. I searched the mod shop and no bots. And in between episodes, bushes and trees have been added because you guys complained that I only put parking lots and concrete all over the place, which was, I guess, a fair point. But today's episode, we're gonna spend over here. We're gonna be building something which I've been waiting for quite some time, and that is farmlands. And looking at this now, kind of looks like the Indian Peninsula. And evidently, I live in the flattest part of Sweden, and for a geographical reference, here is Denmark, here's Copenhagen, and here's where I live. And Sweden is a very, very, very long country here in Europe. It's very, very long. But yeah, I live in a part where there's a lot of farms, and I spend quite a bit of time during the summer months driving around here because obviously beautiful beaches and tons of amazing restaurants here because of local produce. However, I'm a little bit sad because most of the farms over here are fairly squarish, and I do want to have myself some of the bendy farms. Yes, look at this. Square, 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 square. Or rectangle, but I guess all squares are rectangles. So my question is, how will it look if we mix the bendy ones with the square ones? The whole idea is, let me see, where is road 9? Over here. The whole idea is having like a major road and then having like those little smaller roads forking off, and then having even smaller ones going out to the farms somehow. So that is the main idea. But before we do that, let me just show you the new area. However, I'm quite thrilled that this over here is working out. Maybe we should have a little like a crossing over here for those peeps, because they seem to be stopping. Can I? Let me see. Not the best crossing, but it's a crossing. Nevertheless, yeah, we might remove that. However, I think I did rotate this building the wrong way, because now we have this beautiful sitting area over here overlooking a parking lot. Which is, I guess, not the greatest, but it does work. And somebody also told me, like, this was supposed to be a path going down to the marina, but somebody just said, like, why don't you just use it as a lookout thingy? And, I mean, that is a great idea. So this over here is just going to be as it is for being like a lookout. Is not too shabby. So yeah, the new area is something like this. It goes all the way from here. Some shopping, some tennis courts, tons of parks. Like, I love this park for some reason. Well, maybe it's just because it's so beautiful bendy over here. But it ain't being used. That is a sad thing. One more sad thing is, hey, do they just park the buses over here when not being in service? So this is the bus depot, but I didn't know they did that. That is super cool. I love seeing vehicles, which is kind of the other sad thing I was about to mention. And that is that we don't have enough traffic. You might be curious, that is a good thing. No, it's not. I love seeing congestions. Like, we have people, but we mostly have service vehicles. Like, we have taxis, police cars, buses, ambulances, as you can hear. What is even happening over here? But yeah, something might be wrong. Oh my goodness.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Don't ask questions. Yeah, they weren't letting any fire trucks out from the fire stations. The helicopters took care of everything. I can't even send the Save to Bifa to fix my traffic.
Thank you for joining us here today at the Atmospheric Piano Channel.
And once again, Peterson, you might be curious, it's a good thing. No, it's not. Let me know if you have any suggestions.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
It's just not enough for the size of the city we have.
Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down.
Yeah, it's just
and
not enough.
And if you can, plan
Something
your trip
seems to be messed
outside
up.
the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
For tickets or something.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
Looking pretty nasty out. Best stay indoors until this storm front passes. Keep your radios tuned right here, and we'll alert you if there's any developments. Local weather.
I forgot about that. What we need to do is get the little, like, what you gonna call them? The districts up, and then we can assign a policy for no street parking, which means everybody is going to be using those parking lots. say, I love them. Maybe because I was born in Poland and we had tons of them because of Soviet Union. But there's something with them. Like they're not too big, not too small, a little bit shabby, but still very suiting for a skyline. Like, and obviously more parking lots, more schools. There's so many buildings in the game now. I still miss the Steam Workshop with all the assets. Especially for stadiums. Like, I hate not being able to have a stadium, like a huge city stadium. And over here we have the sports complex, which we have the skate park, more football fields, and parking lots, I'm sure. Nope, $50 for you. You're gonna be a ticket on those when you come back if you haven't paid. I'm not sure what that is, by the way, like on the inside. Would that be like... Obviously this is some type of recreational area, but what is it? Like a I don't know, what could it be? Tennis course on the inside? A little hockey rink, maybe even? Yeah, I don't know, but that is about it. Oh, by the way, my favorite park so far is this over here. Nom Soba Noodles, or Mom's Soba Noodles. I think it's just Nom's, but the building itself is incredible. Like all this lushness on top. It is so nice. And then just more parks. So you guys don't complain about not having enough green spaces over here, which we cannot do still. I see tons of trees, but I guess to make it even more lush, on this side of the marina we could have had like a residential zone using the green buildings. What was the name of those? Was it like... I saw this before. Was it like urban promenades? I think that is how you spell it in Find It. Or maybe not? Yes! These are incredible! And we can just pop them down using the mouse now. Just look at this, for example. Like boom. Like bam. And then next to that we could have boom. No, not a corner piece, Corrales. Not a corner piece. Let's just get this one. It's a tiny one, Corrales. Yes, that's done it. Boom, done it. I mean... Okay, I need to have them white. Can I? Libbity without you? Yes, I can. Boom, bam. Oof. So sleek. Well, maybe not. I actually talked to my wife about this yesterday, because I live in Sweden, IKEA. Everything here is white and grey, so I guess that is the reasoning behind the white and grey lifestyle. Yeah, I like them. Look at them. But yes, we could have like a fancy, beautiful area here later on. Well, kinda sucks living next to the main highway, but I don't care. They don't care. Nobody cares. Okay, it is time to get to work. And as mentioned in the beginning of the video, this area will be filled with farm fields, like a big patchwork blanket of farm fields. I love that. Like the whole valley, from this side across to that side, maybe even going along here, spilling out towards the city a little bit. And we can have, I don't know, maybe a little residential zone over here in this part. And where else? Maybe a little bit of farm fields on this side. Maybe even towards this, like engulfing the whole city with farm fields. Not too shabby. And I did start making a little bit of roads here before, which are not perfect by any means, but they're a little bit bendy and maybe suiting for farm area, I guess. And look at this, Frankenstein's monster of our intersection. No. So it goes from underneath of here, goes into the middle, then we have from this side, goes into that side, then we have this side, which goes in. Yeah, it's a big mess. It hasn't been used that much yet, so we'll see if this works. But I do want to have this because that is off the main highway, and then go all the way here. Yeah. But see, this is what I mean. There's just not enough traffic. There should be more. Like, obviously people are parked on the side of the streets, but where's all the cars? Yeah, I don't know. And the only downside is that I did get a mod. So it's gonna be a little bit of cheaty mode, because we're gonna be adding a little bit of fertile lands over here. We still have a little bit, but not enough. So we're gonna make this big, and we're gonna bzz, all the way over here. So we're gonna have tons of fertile lands and making hopefully a little bit of cash, because cash is yeah, it's not looking great. Well, it's kind of looking great, but it's going down. So let me get some roads in and we will resume. But I am thinking, yeah, going into this side somehow, maybe even around this in the future, and then merge merging back into this. Maybe even a train track. Dang it, game crashed. Just a normal day in City Skylines, by the way. So I was saying, yeah, maybe a train track to serve all the farm needs or exports. Let me figure out a few roads and we'll take it from there. South Sweden. So I'm not super happy with the layout as we have it as of now, but I want to have something similar to Alpaca of Sweden. What is this? I want to have something similar to this, like just a road going in, then just a farm surrounded with farm fields, maybe some barns of some type. So I still think we can make it work. So look at this, there's a little bend. We got a little bendy road over here. Where has this bend been all my life? I haven't seen that. No, but I think we can make it work. The thing I'm worried about is that our bends over here are just too clean. Too perfect bendature. Is that bad? It might be. But let's give this a go. And if we really hate it, we can just turn back the hands of time, I guess. Let's maybe start over here. And I'm thinking like this. In the far end, for testing purposes, cul-de-sac. Or maybe a roundabout. Let's do a little roundabout via 3. Because why not? And then, like, we could just use plop it and plop down buildings. But I do want to have this as a functional farm. So let's maybe go with grain farming and let's... Testing. If we hate it, and we turn back, okay? But this needs to be another color. And yes, as I said, there's going to be a little bit of white and gray. Not for every single one of them, but just for this, for the moment, let's do maybe a little bit of a darker color like that. There we go. Not every single one will be like this, but this one will. And the beauty of mod is that we can just go into the bulldoze mode, which is the better bulldozer, and we can just remove like those trees. I don't like those trees. I don't like those either. And bushes, they can stay. And the sad thing is that I miss City Skylines 1 and Mr. Mason. Like, the one and only. The most amazing tree guy ever. Like, I had so many beautiful trees. Now in game, don't get me wrong, they're beautiful, but not as beautiful as we had them back in the day. There was so many of them. Something like this. And now there's a little storage thingy majiggy which you can maybe use. This is this one. There's a silo. Maybe this one. I guess we could maybe try this out. Just having a little barn here in the far end. But the same goes for this guy. Can I just do... Can I copy this color? I can. There it is. Perfect as it is. And then just on the side here, we can maybe even... The beauty of the little decals and surface thingies. We can maybe even go like dark pebbles or something. Just so we can maybe have a little tractor parking on this side. Maybe some machinery. Maybe even silos. Who knows? And bam. Plow over here, and then we just do a little tractor prop next to it. Maybe even pulling it or something. Boom! And we're gonna have one more over here. See, I can go crazy with stuff like this. I love it. I love it to bits. And then with this farm field in the back, because it's gonna be fully operational, let's just drag it all the way down here. Let's just go all the way down here. Is that 90 degrees? I think it is. Unsnap it, and then just go like so. There is no buts. this could kind of work. Just make it a little bit bigger, I guess. Something like that. And now next to that, with a little surface thingy, we're gonna go over here, because I did grab the farm walls. There they are. And then we're gonna have carrots all the way to maybe about here. And then we're gonna have a little line of trees. Not needed, but it's all in the details. This is gonna be tedious. It's all in the details. I'm gonna spare you. I won't do everything on camera, because this would be... Why don't I live stream this? I should be live streaming this. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. It is a fake farm, but it does look quite beautiful. And then I've seen farmers, they usually trim. Sounds terrible, but they usually trim the sides outside their old farms. So let's maybe do that, and then just plant trees on this. Oh, is there an easy way to do this? Like, I'm not hating it. Will it be worth it in the end? But highly doubt it. But let's see. How is that looking? I need some... Oh, look at this. Like, just see the tractor in the far end. Yeah. Like, I can see this. So here we can plant, what is that? That is a birch, maybe even a poplar. Could it work over here? Poplar doesn't look bad at all, but I think birches. Is that a birch? Not my favorite tree of them all, and I know we do have like this little line prop tool, but why do it easy when you can do it the hard way? How is that? Yeah. I think the more detail we add, the better it gets. But I don't think this looks bad. And then let's think about this. Let's get our rod going. Let's get one of those, and let's connect this up nicely, like from this side, maybe here. It's the same. It's so easy. I love that. Maybe every single one of them will be great. But no, next to that, what we could do now is getting one of those fake fields again, and let's get ourselves maybe like a mud plowed one. Oh wow. Let's do 2 silos. It's not over yet. It's not over until the fat lady sings. Here we're gonna do is get some pebbles going, big pebbles. I'm just gonna go all the way alongside this. Okay, we're gonna have one more field going all the way up to this. So let's just do this. This is just to get a nicer texture on this. And the cool thing about this is that what we can do now is even add more texture. So let's say I would have, let's give it some grass. Like just a little grass thingy, boom. Let's just get one over here as well, boom. Maybe one in between just to get
a driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Hereabouts, maybe even one over here as well, boom. That is not bad. In this field over here, we're gonna make it fake as well.
Hi guys, Liz here. Loving those harmonies. Let's keep the mojo going and queue up for the next one. Don't touch that dial.
Oh, that's kind of the road. To fix that.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
So,
this just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim.
Which is super
Seems like
annoying.
everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast.
Quick saving every
It's
5
worth
minutes.
slowing down. And
ladies
if you
and gentlemen,
can, plan your
enjoy
trip
a time-lapse
outside the
instead.
rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
It's looking pretty nasty out. Best stay indoors until this storm front passes. Keep your radios tuned right here, and we'll alert you if there's any developments. Local weather all day, every day.
we have a situation in the marina. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy to see this, but I would rather see traffic and vehicles on the roads. So I did add a bus line from the main city to the marina, and this happened. So it is not bueno. We need to fix it. By the way, can I just do... How does this work? Just got the first person camera mod. This is amazing. Let me just see here. What is happening? Oh wow, that's pink. Look at this guy. That is definitely a chatterbread. Like, why is there so many kids over here? That is the question. Yeah. And why do you have a beard? You're like 10. Like, sometimes I'm thinking, like, okay, why does this game... Look at that little guy. That's like the evil blonde guy from Harry Potter movies. Sometimes I'm questioning myself, like, why does this game perform so poorly? And then you just go into this mode and they smirk. They blink their eyes. Is that even necessary? I mean, that's gotta cost a little bit of performance, I guess. And why is there so many kids over here? Like, I mean, it's awesome being in this view. But I don't think this is remotely necessary to have all the animations on those guys. Maybe it doesn't really cause any performance, but yeah. Okay, so we need to fix this, and I think what we're gonna do is add maybe a subway line here into the new area, because I don't believe train and buses are enough. Because look at this, it is absolutely insane. And am I happy with this? Like, besides that guy flashing about for some reason, I think I am. Like, I think it's fairly close to what I was aiming for. Like, just having like the whole patchwork of different colors and fields. It ain't bad. And I mean, size-wise, like just look at the downtown over here in the city, and then the farm field. Like, it is quite the size, even though it might not look like it. But yeah, I don't really want to do more. Like, I want to fill out the whole valley, but I don't want to have some feedback from you guys, because you know, you pick up on ideas and tips and tricks and such. So if you have any, please leave them in the comment section. But yeah, there's still a lot of details to be added. Sad thing is, there's not much action over here. Why are those buildings flashing? Like, okay, so somebody's moving in and moving out. Like, it's a company, and then it just... Huh. Yeah, that is a little bit strange. Like, this doesn't do it. So what I did, like, some of the fields, like you can see over here, like they're different colors, but using the surface textures, I did combine it. So this is a huge field, this is a huge field, and even this over here. Some of them aren't, but just to kind of maximize the efficiency over here. Yeah, some of them are flashing, some are not. Yeah, I need to figure that out. But we will add more to this in later stage, like more greenhouses, even maybe like a little farm town somewhere abouts. But this is quite atmospherical. Even get a lake. Like, I live quite close to like a meadow, and we have stuff like this in the middle of the fields. It just looks, I don't know, it's derp thing, but it just adds. And even this over here. Like those little like flower patches for the bees. I wish. Maybe there is. Let me see here. Is there like a beehive? Because, you know, we need those little pollinators. But I don't think no bee. So let it be, I guess. But it would be kind of cool just having just something for the bees to pollinate the different fields and such. But leave me some feedback on this, because I definitely want to have some more input before I continue this. I also added this little dairy farm or diarrhea farm over here with derp static props, but I mean, milk trucks, I guess. It is what it is. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna leave this. You leave me some feedback, and maybe somebody got some inspiration and ideas from me doing